What is up, mortals? It is insert name here. I'm Kiki Cakes with a new video for you. Welcome to part 2 of What If Deku Had a Weapon. I just wanted to greet you guys by saying sit back and relax, you're in for a treat. And so we begin. Where we last left off, we followed a weapon-toting Izuku during the entrance exam as his quirk literally bound 2 semi-automatic weapons. We pick up with All Might watching the chaos unfolding in the UA Surveillance Center with the rest of the teachers. Applause for the Green Gunner fill the room as the symbol of peace watches on, terrified. It's like he's the only one who can see the insanity of the boy's quirk.
That boy, he's gotten worse,
he mutters, continuing to watch Izuku fire blindly at the robots. His quirk ain't too similar to mine, but he's got the right idea. Snipe adds, brandishing his own weapon, a modern type of revolver. All Might just turns back to look at the fellow hero, realizing he's the only one who can see this insanity. Moving to our protagonist, he stands over a pile of rubble as if he's inspecting his handiwork. Like all great heroes, his body moved without thinking, causing him to shoot whoever was under the rocks. It was probably a better fate than being stepped on by a giant robot. It was a no-brainer that Izuku would get into UA after that exam, from his mix of villain points and rescue points. When the first day arrived, he had some minor issues getting into the actual classroom by setting off every alarm on the campus and struggling to open any door because of the weapons bolted to his palms. But when he finally got the final door open, he was greeted by a screaming match involving a somehow alive Bakugo and Ida.
Oh, for fuck! How the hell did you get here? You're literally a psychopath with a gun!
Bakugo roars in frustration, but Deku doesn't answer. Instead, he starts to smile like a child as he points one of his weaponized appendages at him. The other boy tries to defend himself with a quick-fire explosion, but Izuku's bullets are faster. Multiple shots echo through the building as the spiky blonde boy drops limply to the ground. Ida double takes, looking at Bakugo, and then to Izuku. Is he going to be okay? The speedster ignorantly questions, unaware of the number of times this has happened. A lot.
Yeah, this is fine. He'll probably be back in the next scene or two,
Midoriya explains before taking his seat and acting like nothing was wrong. From here, we move to Izawa's Quirk Apprehension exam. In the standard version of the test, Bakugo would be called up by his homeroom teacher to set an example for his new class. But here, Izuku is forced to step up to the plate and show off what is possible with his quirk. It's a bit hard for him to throw the softball at first, though he does manage to get it into the air. He then unloads multiple shots into the object, adding to its velocity. This gets the boy a remarkable 689 meters and cheers from his peers. From the back of the observant crowd, Bakugo stands terrified and alone. Unbeknownst to him, there's one more who could see. All Might lurks off to the side with a similar fear, utterly disgusted by the boy's presence. Now we're going to go over a couple of the events and how Izuku deals with them. First up, the 50-meter dash. Bakugo plays it smart and refuses to run next to Midoriya, making Ida take his spot. Izuku blows away the other boy's kneecaps. While it doesn't make him go any faster, it does bog down Ida's time, giving them 7.02 seconds and 40.2 seconds respectively. Then, the grip strength test. Deku bluntly just riddles the machine with bullets until it breaks and gives him a 999.9 kg. And for the final event, the standing long jump. Mustering all of his strength, Izuku goes for a running jump and reaches for the sky, only to eat shit within the sandbox. There's literally no way his guns could help him here. Now that the events are over, the final results would have 2 significant differences from the anime. For one, Uraraka wouldn't be placed on the list because she kinda died a good while ago now. And second, Minato would be taking the bottom step. With the threat of expulsion weighing in on him, the grape gremlin began to break down. As the child ran around while bawling his eyes out, Izuku tried to consolidate him. Taking a knee beside the imp, Izuku begins monologuing.
Sometimes it's like that. Life just keeps dealing you a bad hand. I get it.
We were both given the worst hands. Just look at me. I got bloody guns bolted to my hands. I can't even take a piss normally. But that doesn't mean we stop playing this crazy game. We gotta keep getting up and keep... But before he could finish, a force of habit caused him to squeeze the trigger of one of his weapons, popping the great boy's head. Well, shit, Izuku mutters as he takes a step back, sad that his long-winded speech went to waste. From here, All Might pulls Izawa aside for a small chat.
You can't be serious! That boy! No, that monster is literally a school shooter!
The symbol of peace roars at Eraserhead, furious that Izuku was let into his class. It takes a minute for his fellow staff member to reply, as if he's choosing his words carefully. It's not his fault he was born with such a strange quirk. At least he's trying to be a hero. The hardened teacher mutters, baffling All Might with how out of character it sounded.
He literally just killed 2 of his classmates, and somehow one of them came back to life despite lacking that type of quirk. Please let that be something that raises some sort of concern with you.
He tries to argue, only to get a blank stare from Izawa as he shrugs. Don't you have some sort of stupid interview to be at instead of pestering me? Thank you all for indulging yourselves in the story thus far. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, there are a few more things I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, we've got a second channel called Anime Deep Dive. Anime Deep Dive goes deep into the facts and lore of a wide variety of anime. It's sure to expand your weeb knowledge for all kinds of series guaranteed. On top of that, we have a third channel called We the Celestials Naruto What Ifs. It's what we do on this channel already, but in the vast world and lore of Naruto. Go check it out if you're in the mood for some jutsu action. Secondly, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank everyone involved in the production of today's awesome content. Their details will be in the description below. Lastly, if you're interested in what we do here at We the Celestials, then I would like to extend out an invitation to join the team. The only caveat being that we only accept members 16 years and older to join our crew. You can sign up for whichever category fulfills your interest by joining the recruitment Discord using the link in the description below. Our Discord is an all-around fantastic place to be, even if you're a fan or just looking to join our band of misfits. We're always looking for members to join us. Well, that's it from us for today's video, so thank you all for watching and have a great day.